Good morning, class. Welcome to day 4 of your 1-point perspective unit. Remember that your learning goal is to design an interior or exterior space that uses a variety of subjects and details in 1-point perspective. So at this point, you should have your heads wrapped around the rules and expectations of linear perspective, of 1-point perspective. But now you also want to be focusing on adding enough objects and subjects in your work that follow those rules, aside from just the buildings or the space of the room. So whether you have doors or windows, or you have posters or chairs or benches, whatever's in your space, make sure that this variety of objects also follow the rules of 1-point perspective. So your central question is, how does linear perspective help the viewer better understand the dynamics of various spaces? We've talked about this for a couple days now. The answer to this question is that they use depth in space to make the space feel like it's getting smaller as you go back into the distance, and everything up close is getting larger as it gets closer to the viewer. So that is how artists use linear perspective to help us understand space. And your vocab word today is vanishing point. Your task list, as always, just start your class off with the entrance ticket question: what is a vanishing point? And then, why is depth important to a viewer's understanding of space? We basically just discussed this a second ago with the essential question, but those are your 2 questions that you're going to answer for today's entrance ticket. So step 2, it says watch how to complete a student critique video. Today marks the halfway point of the unit, so not only should you have a strong hold on the lesson objectives and understanding basically how to get the best grade possible, you need to complete a critique of an assigned peer's artwork from yesterday. So you're required to watch this video so you know exactly how to complete a critique. If you email me and say, Mr. Gillock, I don't know how to complete a critique, I'll ask if you watched the video or read the directions below. So the video that follows is actually right down here. You can see the video, how to complete a student critique. Please click that. It's only, I believe, a 3-minute video. It's very short, that demonstrates how to complete a critique using your iPad. I use my iPad so I would see what you see when making the video. And all the directions are here. Essentially what you're going to do is you're going to answer these top 3 questions that are in blue font. But before you do that, you need to go back to the day 3 student progress from yesterday, and you need to copy the artwork that the student submitted for their day 3 student progress. And once you have the artwork, you just go back to the student critique assignment for today and attach the picture, copy and paste these questions, and then you just answer the questions to basically respond to reflect on the artwork. And that's it. As long as you answer all 3 questions and your responses are of some kind of solid reflection, they actually show some thought and time in the responses, you should get your 12 points. And at the bottom here it says, please write and complete sentences. The more you write and explain, the better your grade will be. That is very true, so write as much as you can. And then lastly, just continue working on your final project. The critique should only take you about 5-10 minutes. And then continue working on your final project and submit a photo of your work to today's student progress for your 3 points. Please remember, you should be working on the final paper, the smooth white paper. You should be using a ruler for all of your lines, and make sure that all of those lines angle to that one vanishing point because that's the focus of the entire project. If you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm always here to help. And I look forward to seeing your continued progress in your creative designs. Okay, bye everybody.